Alright, what's going on YouTube? Just making a video. I guess, is Glock the best firearm ever made? Some people say yeah, some people say hell no. You got other stuff like Smith & Wesson, Walter, Springfield, whatever you like. Me personally, I think it's damn good. So I'm just talking a while, but here I have the 43 or shit, the 48 Glare 48, and then the 19. These are the only two Glocks I own, but these are not the only Glocks I had. I had a 43X. This is the 48. I had a 43X. Oh, I had a 27. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the only Glocks I had. But yeah, only reason I say maybe is really because everyone has one, or everyone had one before in their life. Everyone shot one. Anybody who shot a gun most likely shot a Glock before. And yeah, I mean, they got everything. I mean, you can go from a 17 to a 19 to a 43 to a 42, whatever. So they got variety of Glocks, and it's unique because it's basically all the same firearm, but they're all different in a way, which is unique, right? It's all the same but different. And, you know, people gonna say, oh, they never innovated. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So I guess that's the reason why. And then you can always upgrade it, like, you know, the Gen 6 obviously is out, but with this I just added some handle grips on there, sandpaper, and I mean, I wanted to get a Gen 6, but I don't think I need it. And if I was to get a Gen 6, they would have to make even like if they make a 27 or a 26 Gen 6 or something smaller, I get it. But this right here, this 48 is perfect for my carry, and then 19 is like, I guess, my bedside gun, only because I can put 17 round mag in there, or I could put this OEM 15 round mag with this +5 base plate and have 20 rounds. So 20 rounds of 9mm, and I got a comp on there and a light. I don't carry this, that's why all this shit is on there. And the 48 plain Jane, because I carry this. But yeah, I think it's one of the best firearms ever made, and the reason why I say that is because you got stuff like this. Now this is a dagger, PSA dagger, but this is not the only clone. You got the I wanted to speak on the RXM, the Ruger RXM, right? Some people actually they're like, that's a great firearm, and they carry it and they really like it. And without Glock, you probably wouldn't have the RXM. So that's why I say it's very good, right? Some people, you know, let's just pretend this is RXM. Some people carry this and they really like it, and they tested it. Now it might be better in certain ways than the Glock, only because it was made before the Gen 6. But without the Glock, you wouldn't have that. And now obviously you can change the grips out and all that without having to buy a whole different lower and, you know, get it sent to a FFL and all that. But I mean, me personally, I always like to have more than one gun. Like this PSA dagger, I bought it, and I bought it's somewhere I got another upper for it, and I wanted to buy, because this is the compact, so I wanted to get a full size frame, but I don't feel like buying another PSA dagger. I got this one for 230 water bottles, but you know, but yeah, it's just innovative. Or they made it, whatever, the Ruger was innovative, they made it better, whatever. But the PSA, like the PSA, you can get for $230, and it's a clone of a Gen 3 of this. This is a Gen 5, but it's a clone of Gen 3 of this, which is not bad, you know. But if it wasn't for Glock, we wouldn't have this style of gun. They would probably make some. I'm not taking credit away from anybody. They probably would make something good, but we wouldn't have, you know, these because of, you know, Glock. So yeah, that's just my take on it. I think Glock is pretty good. I mean, it's great. Glock is great for everything: everyday carry, competition shooting, law enforcement. It's good for everything. It works for everybody. There's a Glock for everybody out there, I believe. You know, some people might like other guns, but you can go to a gun store and find a Glock if you wanted to, right? So yeah, that's just my take. That's my take on Glock and magazines. All right, so for magazines, right? This is a Glock 19, right? Empty. You can have this is an ETS 10 round magazine. I just bought a 10 round because you never know, nowadays you might have to stock up on 10 round magazines, right? So 10 rounds of 9, right? It works, right? 15 rounds. This is for the dagger, but my other mags is loaded, as you can probably see right there, but I cut that out. This is just a 15 rounds of 9, right? And then OEM 17 round mag for a Glock 17 rounds, right? And this, even with this 17 round, I can still carry it if I wanted to. I have this mag well on there. Yeah, so it's good, man. And then you know you got the PSA dagger, and because they made this, you can get the same mags in there that you can get in the Glock, right? So yeah, Glock is pretty damn good. Glock is all right. Glock was not the only thing I carry. I actually just well, I still do carry this XDS in 45. I still carry this Springfield. I still carry this. Not the Glock is not the only thing I carry. It's empty. Yes, empty. Yeah, so I still carry this. But those are like my 4. But yeah, this is good. There's nothing wrong with this. You know, this is like an oddball gun. I believe nobody really carries this. But Glock is just good, man. It just works. You know, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So it's good. I mean, I like it because you can get all type. You can get any type of Glock. You can get a PSA dagger if you want. You can get the Ruger, which I might actually buy the Ruger RXM just because you can get a Glock 19 Ruger RXM clone and turn it into a Glock 45, right? Without having to do extra paperwork, you can turn it into a Glock. I believe they got the 26 model now, like the 26 length frames. You can get that without having to do extra paperwork. That's the only thing with me is with buying guns. It's not, the paperwork is not hard, but when I order something online, then I have to wait for it. Then I have to go pick it up. It's just, instead of just going straight to the gun store and getting it. So with that, I can just order the gun, get it sent here. Then I can order everything online and then have it sent straight to my house, you know, without having to go pick it up. So I'll probably get that. But yeah, man, that's just my take on Glocks, really, and why they're so good. And they may be the best handgun ever made. So let me know what you think. That's it.